Hello guys, welcome to MercBenzKing. As you can see, this is a very special AMG GT 4-door coupe. And in this video I will show you the new vision of AMG with its e-Performance. It is still camouflaged, even the emblems are still not visible. And this all means that there is a lot of power going on. There are actually two topics, the 4-cylinder and the 8-cylinder. And right now let's start with the V8 bi-turbo. So right here I have Wolfgang, he is the head of transmission and drivetrain projects. Hi Wolfgang.
Hi MercBenzKing, it's a pleasure to have you here and to present you the AMG e-Performance Technology, which just brings AMG towards the electrified future of driving performance.
I have to say, when looking at it, it doesn't really look like it is positioned the same way as a normal hybrid. I mean, where's the electric motor?
Yes, so unlike every other hybrid system which having the electric motor between the combustion engine and the transmission, a so-called P2 hybrid, we have put the electric motor at the rear axle. It's a so-called P3 hybrid. We have put the e-motor at the rear in combination with the battery to have a very balanced weight distribution between front and rear axle. It gives us an instant boost at the rear wheels, and vice versa. When we want to recuperate, it's very efficient because we don't have any losses from the combustion engine and the transmission when we recuperate directly into the e-motor and into the battery. But now let's have a look into this specific electric drive unit, how we call it. The electric drive unit consists of three major components. At the first, we have a permanent synchronous motor. It has up to 150 kilowatts of power and up to 300 Newton meters of torque. We also use the very well-known AMG electronically controlled limited slip differential, what you know from other performance cars like the GT 4-door Coupe maybe. And we have combined it all with a 2-speed transmission. So the electric motor can rev up to 13,500 RPMs. And having this 2-speed gearbox now, we can support the vehicle in lower vehicle speeds, in first gear up to 140 kph, having a very high boost at the wheels, and then shift into second gear latest at 140 kph, and then we have the boost up to the maximum speed of the vehicle.
By looking at the V8 bi-turbo and seeing the additional 320 Newton meters of torque, what can you say about the torque distribution and how does the 4MATIC work?
Yeah, so we combine our electric drive unit with our quite known AMG Performance 4MATIC bus system, so we have a fully torque variability from front axle to rear axle. And also it's really worth to mention, when we have electric drive, we can still, when we have slippery conditions at the rear, can distribute the torque also to the front axles to have also 4-wheel drive in electric mode.
That's amazing, but there must be more. What about the battery?
Yeah, for our e-Performance powertrain, we have also transferred technology from the Formula 1 right at this vehicle.
Let's have a look.
All right, this is my topic. Hi, I'm Dennis. I'm responsible for the high voltage batteries, and I will show you something what's inside of this battery right here. So what we have here is our high performance battery, and this is something very unique and special for us because we have a peak power of 150 kilowatt at 89 kilograms. So that's the topic for us, is to have a high power density. And what do we get out of the system is actually we have this cylindrical cells. So we use 21700 cylindrical cells, and we have a special cooling for these cells. Otherwise we wouldn't get the performance out of this battery.
The AMG High Performance Battery is an in-house AMG design developed in close cooperation with our Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula 1 team colleagues. It combines high power, which can be called up frequently in succession, with low weight to increase the overall performance of the new AMG Performance hybrids. At the same time, the AMG's own battery meets the highest safety standards, as the lithium-ion round cells are embedded in a stable but lightweight aluminum crash structure. The 560 horizontal round cells have a capacity of 6.1 kilowatts per hour and deliver 70 kilowatts continuous power, as well as 150 kilowatts peak power, with a total weight of only 89 kilograms. At 1.7 kilowatts per kilogram, the power density of AMG's own battery is twice as high as that of conventional drive batteries. This allows us to make it more compact and lighter, enabling rapid energy output and ensuring highly efficient recuperation. The basis for the high performance of the AMG 400-volt battery is the innovative direct cooling. For the first time, each cell is cooled individually via a coolant pump and is permanently surrounded by a high-tech coolant. A special heat exchanger conducts the heat into the vehicle's cooling system. The innovative direct cooling keeps the battery within an optimum operating temperature of 45 degrees Celsius, no matter how often it is charged or discharged.
So for the e-performance, we have 70 kilowatt of continuously power, and that's all the time. So the system is actually always on in a hybrid mode. What we do is we have a direct cooling system, and this is coming straight from the Formula One technology. So we have an internal cooling circuit with a fluid, a non-conductive fluid. So we fill up the complete battery and we can cool down every single cell in the system. These are 560 lithium ion cells, and we cool that down on 45 degrees. And this is the point where it gets interesting, because these 70 kilowatts, as I already mentioned, is for the continuous power of the system.
So how many cells are there actually in the battery?
What we have is 560 cells in the battery system.
So that means the exact same output as in the four-cylinder?
So exactly, yes. Hello, my name is Hannes. I'm responsible for the turbocharger development at AMG. And we now have a view on the new inline four-cylinder M139 in a longitudinal direction. It is more or less the same engine as you know from the 45 models in a turn off 90 degrees. And we just improved the power output to more than 330 kilowatt in this kind of engine, and introduced the new technology, the electrified turbocharger here.
So Hannes, you told me this is a new kind of turbo. Can you tell me more about it?
Yes, of course. So it's just now an electrified turbocharger, and the main difference between this kind of turbocharger and the turbocharger of the transversal engine in the 45 models is first that we here use a monoscroll turbine and not anymore a twin scroll turbine. That offers us the possibility to get more power out of the engine at one hand, and including the new technology. So it's a 6 kilowatt e-machine directly on the shaft of the turbocharger. We improve the transient behavior of that kind of turbo, and also it's an improvement for the whole engine. So it's a transfer of technology from the Formula One technology, from the MGUH. So we just discussed with the guys many years ago how to improve, how to implement this kind of turbocharger in a serial production. And this is the result with a supplier from Garrett. We have there the improvement at low end torque. As I said, there's no more turbo lag. You can feel in that kind of turbocharger and kind of engine. And we also implemented it to our e-performance drivetrain, and together with the P3 unit we have a very performant driving situation that is also very efficient, and not only a performing thing that we use here in a combination. So that's all I think to have to say about that technology. We have a 400 volt controller above the situation, and it's directly implemented in the part, so it's only one part that we have to put in the package of the engine at the end. It's a 400 volt system, and with the controller we control the speed and the torque of the e-machine on the turbocharger itself.
So guys, thanks for watching MercBenzKing. I hope you liked this video with AMG, the 4-cylinder and 8-cylinder e-performance technology, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye. Thank you.